A lot of people want to blame God for the bad things that happen to them. They reason that if God is all-powerful and all-good, then we wouldn't see the kind of suffering that we see in the world. So they say then that God is either not all-good, that He's not powerful, or that He doesn't exist at all. No matter which conclusion they come to, though, they use this line of reasoning as an excuse as to why they don't worship the Lord or follow Him. The people that Jeremiah was pleading with had a similar argument. They reasoned that things were better for them when they worshiped false gods, so they blamed God for the current disaster that they were experiencing. Jeremiah's response was that God wasn't to blame for their bad circumstances. It was a result of their own sin. They had refused to walk in God's law, statutes, and testimonies. And now God was disciplining them just as a father disciplines his son when he disobeys. Sometimes our circumstances are a result of our own sin and disobedience, and sometimes they're not a result of anything we've done at all, but just because of sin's general presence in the world. Sin has affected every aspect of what happens in the world, so we can't blame God for those things. We're the ones who messed up. Our response ought to be turning away from sin and turning to God. When we trust in what Jesus did for us on the cross, all of the eternal consequences for our sin are removed from us, and we look forward to the day that we're not surrounded by the effects of sin in the world, but we'll be able to joyfully walk in all of God's laws, statutes, and testimonies for all eternity. God bless you, and see you tomorrow.